Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. I'm trying out a game on the Sega Saturn because I have wanted to play games on the Sega Saturn forever. And as you can tell from the little white stripe, this is on the Retroid Pocket 2 Plus I got for Christmas. I wanted to try out the Super Monaco GP games. Now, let me just get to there. Yeah, here we go. Monaco GP. This is a game that I think is kind of unique that it didn't have a ROM in it. Like, it's actually all done with hardware, I think. 1979 for this one, and it's pretty cool. And I think I saw this a couple of times in the arcades. It's pretty neat, and I'm glad that the Saturn version allows me to crash apparently. But yeah, it's really good. Oh, and there's a way to increase the. Oh, good Lord, I'm getting kicked here. I thought there's a way to change gears. Could be wrong. Anyway, it's gonna take me a while to get used to. This is definitely a game, kind of game you want to have a whoa. Yeah, there's definitely a way to speed up from here. What is the other control? It's not that. Ah, darn it. Okay. Ooh, now we're on ice? Is this ice? I'm not sure. Oh, come here. Yeah, there you go. See, it says, oh, there we go. It's with the D-pad. Okay, now we're doing it. Okay, let's go down to low, up to high. There we go. So it's D-pad. Ooh, now we're really moving. Okay. I don't think this was ever released in the West. I think they only made this for the Saturn for Japan. Okay, yeah, definitely doing that again. That was way too short. Now that I figured out how to actually start going quick, let's go to low and okay, low gear, high. Nope, low gear. Jeez, nasty. Okay, high. Okay, now we're gonna crash, of course. Come here. And kick it into higher gear. Oh, come on. My God, this is brutal. Okay. Yeah, and there's, like, as you saw before, nighttime modes and this ice stuff, which I'm gonna totally hold still for and die. But at least I can play this now in some format, because again, it's not like it's something. I don't even know if it's in MAME. I think because it only existed as like circuitry, it didn't exist as a ROM. Okay. You couldn't get it in MAME. Maybe I'm wrong. Whoa! Can't see squat in the dark. Okay, let's get out of here. And there we go. Now we're moving. Now we're moving. Just in time to die. However, that's the Sega Saturn version of the original. There's a couple other versions here I want to try on the Retroid. So here it is on the Konami collection for the Game Boy. And this is pretty cool. Very hard to figure out, though. We'll do a full entry here. If we can. Oh, spot entry. Now, what I don't understand with this is... like, I'm not actually turning corners. I'm basically just weaving left and right a lot on and going up on the I'm going up a lot. Like, I'm never going to be going in the other direction. I'm not going to be going down. You can see I'm on essentially a big round course at the top right corner there. But it's not like this ever changes. It's some kind of bizarre, as if the camera was always moving with the car. Like, even if we're set... Ooh, there. I'm in to do my pit. There we go. All right. That's kind of cool, though. They do all this pit work for you, and then you can continue on. And away we go. But yeah, like, it is the Monaco GP kind of idea, but not entirely. Oh, I'm going too slow. That's fine. I'm on low gear. Ah! Come here. Oh, I'm all over the darn map. Look at that. Okay. So that is the Game Boy version. Very weird, hard to understand, especially the fact you're never actually going downward. Like, it's like we're falling. No, I'm not going to the pit this time. It's like we're going forward all the time going upward. And according to the... Yikes. According to the map, I should be going around circles and coming around the bend and heading the other direction. But the perspective never changes. Much like the last version I'm going to show you here. So this is Monaco GP on the PlayStation 2, part of the Sega Ages 2500 Volume 2 collection. Ugh, it's a big mouthful. So I'm just going to have a quick go with this. This is really weird, this game. One thing I would definitely recommend, go into your options and you want to change the key configuration right away because the default is Control A, which I've selected B. And for that, it's actually using the D-pad to both accelerate and turn left and right. You don't want that. So yeah, go with B, definitely. Okay, let's just do an arcade round because some of these are really weird. And you got a choice of classic or original, neither of which are like the one that I was playing on the Sega Saturn, but we'll go with classic. There we go. So you can see it's that viewpoint, but with a lot more excitement to it. And ooh, there's some ice levels there. Very slippery. Ah, they got me. Come on, let's go. Yeah, like this is absolutely crazy, this game. And this rendition of it. What does that mean? Oh, we're going into... There's the nighttime mode. Whee! And there are cops who will try to chase you down, and they got me. Come on, let's go. Ooh, score extended. Yeah, in the other version, you're actually... Oh, we got some slick coming up ahead. Try to stay on the ice carefully. Whoa! Whoa! Yes, on the other version, the arcade or the... This is classic, the other one was original. On that other version, you do a weird thing where you're like picking up stars and that gives you bonuses. But it's also got a weird perspective where you're kind of... You have to hit the bumpers on your controller in order to turn. You know what? I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. So let's do arcade, and this time original. Very slightly different perspective. But with this one, I'm picking up these little stars as we go. Here we go. And that's all fine and good. And I can actually use kind of these power-ups against my opponents. What have I got? Ooh, now I'm bigger. I think I can decimate my opponents. Oh, here comes a turn. You gotta hit the shoulder pad. Whoa! See? It's like this weird... Suddenly you gotta think like a Tron light cycle. You have to suddenly think in terms of, all right, I'm gonna have to turn a 90-degree angle very, very suddenly. Here comes a cop. You bugger. All right. Oh, I lost my power up. Ah, is that because I got hit? Ah, see, you're gonna need to get those shoulder buttons to help you change direction real quick. Okay, here we go. And what else we got here? So I kind of like the other one. It's more of a similar look to the original game, the original arcade. Ah! This one's got that bizarre, have to suddenly hit the shoulder button. Here we go. See if I can get it here. A little bit better, but I went way too slow there. Anyway, so that is Super Monaco GP for the PlayStation 2. Kind of a neat, modern rendition of an arcade classic. I'm very glad I can play the Saturn one, because that was one, oh my god, this is terrible. That was one that I'd always wanted to be able to play, and I just never could. I believe because it wasn't possible with the way the game is developed. Like it's actually all in the circuitry. It's not actually a ROM. At least I can never find a ROM for my main machine back when it was up and running. So I at least now have a way to play all of this stuff. Now that I've had another go, I don't know that the one on the Game Boy, the Konami Racing, that may or may not actually be related, because Monaco is actually a Sega title, and that was Konami. So I believe I may be mistaken about that second game. But you know what? It's kind of neat just to see a little cool game that was available for the Game Boy, and it's got all of the depth of this, just maybe not the graphics. All right, I'm going to stop there because I'm losing my concentration driving and trying to film a video at the same time. Virtually impossible, as is evidenced by the fact that I'm rambling now. So, until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.